Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate your support of the channel. Keep it coming. We are rolling. It's going well, going well. This is another report on one of the recently buffed mediums on patch 1511, I believe it is. And this is the STA-2. So me and the STA-2 bottom tier in a tier 10 battle assaulting on Corellia. So not really the best setup for a tier 8 medium, although it can be. It can be. Depends on the enemy team and how well you play, all that good stuff. But I want to feature some of these newly buffed mediums because some of them are really quite good. I always liked the STA-2 to begin with. I 3-marked it before the buff, and it was considered something of a dog, but I actually liked it quite a bit. The whole combo was pretty good. One thing it did not have was much speed, and you can see just by the speed by which I got up there, or the time it took to get up there, which wasn't much, that it is definitely more sprightly than it was. It used to be kind of a slug. Now, I wouldn't call it exactly fast right now, but it is definitely more maneuverable, and the gun is much nicer. So let's see how we do. STA-2, we take the northeast, I say west, but that's not true, northeast hill. And I've got some backup with the 110E5. Got, I think, a Centurion back there behind me. What's going on behind me there? Yeah, Centurion 7-1 goes to a good spot for him. Hold down. There is some arty to deal with, but we do have some pretty big tanks following up, and I find a near-dead 4502. Just let that bad boy zoom in, and down goes the 4502. And we can come up to this bush for a little bit of spotting, and we've got the 65T. Let it zoom in, and boom, just right in there. The gun is just a bit more comfortable than it was. He's far enough away that I'm not going to get spotted. That's a good thing. Put another one into him, and then he disappears. I'm just going to courtesy back up, though, because there's probably still some guys filtering forward, and there's some mediums and lights running around still. So we'll back up, see if we can get a shot on this guy. Oh, we bounce off the turret. That's a bummer. We don't get lit, which is a good thing. Now I'm just trying to find that shot. Look at that. Boom. Right into the back of the 420. Going up a little bit forward so we can get some lights on these guys, but none of them are really moving around, or they have tucked in behind. I see this tree go down, but I ignore it a bit, and I'm thinking, all right, this guy comes. What I should have done was backed up a little bit. So I believe what happens is somebody comes around this corner right here, and I end up getting lit, and I lose some hit points for it. Yeah, I was just being a bit dumb right there. I get that shot, but he just swings his turret and hits me, and then I take a bunch of hits. And look how fast the bloody artillery came in there. That actually surprised me right there. He must have been thinking about this general area, or was looking at the 110E5 and just shifted it slightly right and was able to drop some, not too much, 36 hit points and some stun on me. That probably dissuaded the E50 from doing too much more of that. So I don't want to sell out, but I'm kind of curious. Is he? Nope, he's still there. Not quite lit. I'll just shoot into a last known position. Looks like the E50 is actually backed around. They own us up here, right? There's me. There's a sort of beat up 110E5 and a Centurion. If all of those guys pushed at once, it's all over but the shouting. See the 65T going. I note that the E50 is running down the hill. I don't know where that shot went. I must have hit a piece of rock or something. He ends up dying. And now I come back in knowing that the E50 was probably going to come clear of that rock pretty soon. Unfortunately, I get a bounce. That's a bummer. And then I get lit. And discretion being the better part of valor, I back out of this thing. But I'm seeing that, holy cow, we've got a Conqueror, an IS-7. My 110E5 buddy is nearly dead. None of that is really going well for us right there. Come up here and try to sneak a shot in. He takes another hit, or at least somebody takes a shot at him. And this is not looking great over here, but we have one really nicely down in the southwest. So at this point, it's incumbent upon the three of us to just hold this spot. The 110E5 is getting slowly whittled down by artillery, unfortunately. That almost looked like it was our artillery. I don't know. Probably wasn't, but it almost looked like it. Now I'm starting to think about, maybe I can get around behind him and punish him a little bit, but there's just too many. If I come around that corner, two of them swing around and hit me, and there's still some guys back there. That's pretty much all over at that point. So we've really got to try to hold these guys until the southern push, the dudes over on the west side, get things sorted out. But now they've got the cockroaches scurrying around, and they don't have a lot of places to go. The Leopard is a very soft tank, so I'm going to have a little trouble pinning that guy. See if we can sneak another one when he gets away. We'll drop one into the WZ-120. So you can see that the gun is very comfortable. Very comfortable. It's not Leopard levels of accuracy. There's a Leopard 1, though, out in the open with his nice soft skin tank. It definitely doesn't have a lot of trouble with the medium to long range shooting. So really nice. This guy's making a runner. Shoot him once. He's looking at the direction from which the fire is coming, but he cannot quite see me. And now we've got the Super Conqueror and whatever the heck, the IS-7. The Conqueror is hurt. He's not a super, is he? He's just a Conqueror. And then he's gone. So that's no longer a factor. The 110 and I are running around. I see, oh, I forgot about the Ferdinand. Try to put a tracking shot, and that actually works for a wonder. And I'm able to track him and get damage. So we'll just come around here. I reload much faster than the 110E5. We'll take him down. Down goes the IS-7 to the JT. And it is just a matter of tracking down the Foch. 2,639 damage, 2 kills, and a tier 8 and a tier 10 battle. A lot of things went right for me. I was able to not get pushed by an overwhelming force. That was good. One thing for a good game, a good tonic for a good game is a bad enemy, so just take advantage of that when you can. Rack up that damage. But I really like this tank. And like I said, I liked it before. It wasn't fantastic. I liked it, but I really like it now. It's got a lot going for it. So if you got a chance to pick it up, it is definitely a viable tier 8 medium now. So good on Wargaming. We can get into the whole discussion on whether buffing everything constantly is a good idea or not. But flavor of the month, here you go. STA-2, pretty good tank. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate your support of the channel as always, and we will see you.